Welcome to Subramani. Um I have spoken a lot about wealth, and one thing which I want to tell you is what are the habits which I see among my friends, clients, etc., and in managing their wealth. Right. So, what are the steps which they have taken? I have already said these are indications that you are on your right path. But what are the things that they do to be on the right path? So, first thing, absolutely no mistake, almost all my friends, all my clients, all the people whom I know who have done well in the journey to create wealth is pay yourself first. Right, I've made a video on what it means. It means setting money aside for all your goals, your son's education, daughter's education, son's ambition to do business. You have all these goals written down, and of course you have wealth creation. For you don't default on your SIPs, right? You're very committed, you don't default on your SIPs, so which means you pay yourself first. Only after putting money away for all those goals do you spend the money, and this is done automatically, so you don't even realize. It's like once it becomes a habit, like getting up in the morning and brushing your teeth. You don't go and tell everybody, oh, I'm very disciplined, I brush my teeth every morning, right? You don't do that. So it's becoming like brushing your teeth or taking a bath or taking having a shaving yourself, something like that. You just do it automatically without even realizing. So the salary hits your bank account, and immediately the SIPs go away, and you have never interrupted the compounding. So you're paying yourself first. So that is the first thing that people do. Second, they live well with their means, right? So yes, they are earning very well, but whenever there is an increment, if there is an increment of 50,000 rupees per month in their salary, 50,000 rupees becomes a new SIP, because they don't change their lifestyle because their income has gone up. So income going up and investing are like parallel things. It is happening. I mean, only because your income is going up is your SIP amount going up, but you are not interrupting that, right? So, and when your income goes up by 50,000 rupees, maybe 45,000 rupees becomes an SIP, right? So maybe it was necessary to do that, but definitely it is not that 50,000 income going up by 50,000 and expenses going up by 50,000. That none of my clients or friends ever do. So living well within their means. Then it's also that what they may have done in the past is investing regularly and investing as early as possible. So somebody who's got 5 lakh bonus calls and says, okay, what do I do? And if they're doing 5 SIPs, just put 1 lakh in every SIP. And this 5 lakhs is after they have paid their taxes and they have taken some money out, taken a vacation, whatever. Now they suddenly have a lump sum of 5 lakhs. It can go into all the 5 SIPs that you're doing, right? Don't worry too much about asset allocation and all. First, build the assets. We can worry about the allocation later on. These people have now created a wealth stream, or rather a wealth amount from which sorry, they can create an income stream. So maybe they bought 2 houses, and it is possible that they get rent from it. It's possible that they have built a good big equity mutual fund portfolio, which you can put to use and do a systematic withdrawal plan. So they have built assets from which income can be drawn, and that income will be enough, or income is greater than the expenses that they have on a month-on-month basis. So they are now less worried about losing their job. So this you should do. It builds enough confidence in you. Constantly educate yourself and make sure that new products will keep coming up. Even if assuming you're a chartered accountant and you qualified 15 years back or 20 years back, there's nothing called crypto, right? So you need to know what is crypto. You may not have felt the need to know what is crypto, but now Trump will ensure that all of us hear that word again and again, and there are more frauds and more people lose money. So be careful, educate yourself, see how you should deal at all. I'm not saying you should deal, but you should be more continually educating yourself on financial and money terms, and making sure that your family also knows why you're doing certain things, why you have made a will, where the will is kept, how the house is to be transferred in case of a cooperative society, right? All those processes you should know, because there's a good chance that you will go to some lawyer who doesn't know, who makes a mess of it, right? You don't want to do all that. Or you should also know which is the lawyer, who is the lawyer who is helping other members in your building or in your society to get the transfer done. It's perfectly fine to pay fees, but don't pay fees to a person who makes a mess of it. I've seen all this happening. That's why I'm saying. So after that, start preserving whatever you have built. I mean, asset protection need not be flashy, right? But it is essential for maintaining wealth across generations. So one bad lawsuit, one bad marriage, one misdiagnosed illness, right? Any of these things can destroy your wealth. So make sure that all the wealth preservation things you know, and you do it well. Also important that you build a good network, right? A social network, official network, where you can turn to and ask, this is what I want, this career move I want, what should I do? Go to LinkedIn and ask somebody who is in HR or whatever, whomever you to ask, somebody in your industry, somebody whom you like, somebody who will reply. I mean, there's no point in asking me because I go to LinkedIn once in a month. So, or maybe just to post my videos. I don't even read my messages. But there'll be many people who are willing to help you. So go ahead and, I mean, if somebody asks me a retirement related question, I'll say that. But a career related question, maybe I'm not competent to answer also, right? So you don't have to be really wealthy to act like you're wealthy, but it's good to have all these habits, and by adopting the habits which HNIs you, you can take meaningful steps. And I've also made a video saying what are the conditions to see whether you're on the right path. So do all these things and check out and keep constantly checking whether you're on the right path to create wealth. Thank you.